starring Chuck Connors.
Bart, you'd better get to that milking.
I will, Pa.
Be sure you keep the chickens out of the barn.
Yes, Pa. Morning, Bessie. Here's a fine spring morning, isn't it? Oh, no. That old chicken isn't up there again, is she? Hey, Bernice, you come down from there. Lay your eggs where we can find them. Here, chick, 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 chick. Hey, who are you?
My brother, he is very ill. We took shelter here last night. I think he needs a doctor.
Oh, sure. Don't worry, you wait right here. I'll go get my pa.
Oh, thank you.
Pa! Pa!
Don't worry, darling. Everything will be all right. You will see.
What if they find us?
They won't find us. I won't let them. Oh, even if they find us, well, we shall handle it ourselves, won't we?
Well, nothing much to worry about. Just a good old-fashioned case of measles.
Measles, sir?
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's an interesting-looking medallion you got there, son.
Thank you, sir. 'Twas a gift from my father.
Well, I'll drop some medicine by later. Lucas, you keep him here for a few days. It's a long, hot ride into town. He's been overexposed as it is. Sure thing, Doc.
Well, that won't be necessary.
I'm afraid it will, little lady. And Lucas, don't worry about Mark. He's not liable to get him again. You get some rest, too.
Thank you, Doctor.
Genevieve.
Quiet as a couple of little mouses, ain't they? And who are they, Lucas?
Like she said, Jennifer and Charles Morrison. They were going to school back east. Father died. He left them a ranch out west, and that's where they were heading.
That sound like the truth to you?
More or less. I figure she'll get around to it eventually.
Mm-hmm. You know, Lucas, I was reading in the paper that over in Denver, there's one of them foreign princesses from Europe going to school over there. She and little brother.
I read it, too.
Well, it seems that they just ran away a couple of weeks ago. Just packed up and left.
What's your point, Doc?
Oh, nothing. You know, that was a peculiar-looking medallion, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shucks. I always did read too much. Come on, Archimedes.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'll go get a rag.
It is very kind of you to take us in, Mr. McCain. My brother and I always have been very independent.
Well, there's times when any of us can use help.
Oh, well, you won't regret having us here. Oh, I'm very anxious to learn how to run a ranch. I shall chop the wood and weed the field and whatever you deem necessary.
Now, life on a farm isn't that hard, Jennifer. You might even like it.
Oh, I hope so, Mr. McCain. I shall certainly try. You can count on that.
Oh, excuse me.
Not at all.
What, did you ask her?
Ask her what?
About what the doctor said.
Mark, You just forget what you heard.
But, Pa, suppose she
I
is.
said forget it. And whatever she is or she isn't, she'll tell us herself. No other way.
Oh, Pa.
And we're going to set a couple of cots up in the front room. They'll be staying here a while.
Here?
Here.
God.
No, Jennifer, use both hands. That's better.
Oh, yes, I can see the advantage of that. Oh, you know, I did always drink it from tins. I really never thought about where it came from.
Tins?
Now, make sure your water is hot. Soap up your sponge. And wash. Rinse. And dry.
Oh, yes, yes. Does this all belong to you?
As far as the bluff over there, more or less.
Come on, I'll race you home.
Jennifer! Are you all right?
Perfectly delightful. I won't deny.
You sure did. You're doing very well, Jennifer.
Oh, thank you, Mr. McCain.
Jennifer?
Yes?
Jennifer, you dropped your medallion.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Well, I have to take Charles his dinner. Excuse me.
You know, Pa, I guess the doctor was wrong about her.
Why?
Well, I've been watching her, and she just doesn't act like a princess.
Oh. Well, how should a princess act?
Well, royal, I guess. You know what I mean. She even likes washing dishes.
Oh, well, that is peculiar. You know something, son? If Jennifer is a princess, that'd make Charles a prince, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And you should have seen the horse, Charles. It was perfectly unbelievable. Oh, and down at the spring. Did I tell you how it's like down at the spring? Well, you first you wash the clothes, and then you hang them on those bushes to dry. And and the sun was shining. It was so beautiful, Charles. I just can't explain it. Oh, and tomorrow he is going to show me how to rope a calf.
Mr. McCain?
Yes.
I say, Jennifer, are you in love with him?
In love with him?
Mr. McCain?
Why not, Charles? What made you think to that?
Talk about him so much.
I do?
I'm feeling much better, you know. We ought to be able to leave soon.
Oh, that's wonderful, darling. Just wonderful.
We're awfully lucky they haven't found us yet.
Oh, yes, of course, I know.
Any word?
We've definitely traced them into the area. We're canvassing all the farms. There's no possible way for them to escape. We're watching all the roads.
It's just a question of time.
That's right. Just a question of time.
Hi.
Hello, Mark. Was this your mother?
Yep,
She looks very beautiful.
she sure was. You look a little bit like her, Jennifer.
Why, thank you, Mark.
Is Charles awake?
Oh, he's dressing for town.
For town?
Well, he's almost well. Your father saying that the doctor should check him.
Oh. Oh, then that means that you'll be leaving.
Yes, I suppose it does.
We'll sure miss you. I mean, we've gotten kind of used to having you around.
Go on in.
I got it from my teacher. It's called King Arthur's Book.
Oh, my, that sounds rather good, doesn't it?
Yeah. It sure must have been swell living in those palaces and all.
Yes, I imagine so. I say, could you fasten that for me?
Oh, sure.
Well, hello.
Hello. I brought you some water, Mr. McCain.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. Where are your shoes?
Oh, I'm practicing going barefoot.
You better watch out for the birds.
Oh, yes, I will, thank you. Oh, Mr. McCain. There is something I would like to talk to you about.
What is it?
Well, I've read that almanac last night, you see, and, well, you plow in this field all along.
I'm plowing the... Why?
Well, it's because the drainage is wrong, you see, for strong beans, I mean.
Oh, well, I was thinking about potatoes.
Oh! Oh, you were? Oh.
Is that all?
Why, yes.
Well, I guess we'll make a farmer out of you yet.
Do you really think so?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. McCain, was your wife a blonde?
Well, she had hair about the color of yours, as a matter of fact.
Oh. What's this?
Redbud. Locked inside is a lovely red flower. Not all things are what they seem.
That's the way it is with people, too.
No, Jennifer, I don't think so. I think what people are shows.
You believe that?
Yes, I do.
You have never been fooled?
Oh, once or twice, maybe. By occupations, mostly.
Occupations?
Professions. But not by what's inside. Take yourself, for instance. You seem different from when you first came here, but you're not really. You're like the pod. You just needed a little watering and sunshine to make you flower. But then I guess you would have anyway.
I like you, Mr. McCain.
I like you too, Jennifer.
Well, I go and see if Charles is ready.
just on our way to your office.
Well, hello, Lucas. Hi, young fella. How you feeling?
Much better, thank you, sir.
Good, good. Lucas, you still think I was, all wet?
All wet?
Well, you know, about this, situation here.
Maybe just a little damp, Doc. We'll see.
You know, Lucas, there's just no romance anymore at all. That's a fact. Come on, young fella.
Well, Doc says Charles is as fit as a colt.
Oh, well, that's fine. You have a beautiful tongue, Mr. McCain.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I guess it'll do.
Get some horses.
What kind of Indians?
Apaches. Come on, I'll show you.
Now, Mark, you go easy with Charles. He's not completely well yet.
Sure, Pa.
I wish today would never end. Well, I suppose we shall have to leave tomorrow.
Well, there's no need to rush, Jennifer. I mean, you want to be sure Charles is well.
I love you, Mr. McCain.
Jennifer? Mark thinks we'll run into Apaches on the way out of here.
What?
When we leave for California. That sounds right out good, doesn't it? Jennifer, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing, Charles. Oh, that sounds very good. Here.
Mr. McCann,
That's right.
may I introduce myself?
Just a minute.
Well, certainly.
Jennifer, Jennifer? Charles? Where are they, son?
Gone?
Gone.
Out the back just now. Give them a chance to get away, Pa. What difference does it make to you?
Don't come any closer, Mr. McCain.
Is Jennifer in there?
We're going to borrow one of your horses. Don't come any closer.
Give me the pistol, Charles.
No, sir.
Charles, give me the pistol.
I'm sorry, sir. She's crying, sir.
You wait here, son.
see, Mr. McCain, you have cultivated a flower, and now you have responsibility to it.
That's right.
Did you hear about my father?
Mm-hmm. He died, so you're the queen now.
No, because I won't go back. I loved my father, but I won't go back.
Where will you go?
To California. We shall get a ranch there, like we planned. Or maybe we shall stay here.
Here?
I want to be free. That's all I want. You see, a princess has to hold up her head very straight. She cannot show her emotions or cry or run in the moonlight or fall in love.
But a princess isn't a queen.
I love you.
Jennifer, love is the most beautiful thing I know between two grown-up people.
I do love you.
No, you love the idea of me, of home and freedom, family.
Is it so incredible to want that? To want to be like everyone else?
Jennifer, different kinds of people have different kinds of responsibilities. That's what life is. And facing them and understanding them is what makes life good. You can never turn away from what you are. I think you already know that.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Majesty,
Count Broussard?
we are happy to find you well, Your Majesty. We understand your intense personal feelings. We recognize also the human factor, Your Majesty, in human beings. It is possible for you to abdicate in preference to a freer way of life if you so desire. But it is certainly not our wish, Your Majesty.
I cannot turn my face from what I am. And you know that as well as I do.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mr. McCain, my brother and I, we truly appreciate your hospitality. But we have pressing duties at home due to the death of my beloved father and the need for leadership.
I understand, Your Majesty.
However, we would like you to keep this medallion as a memento of our affection for your country. And by it remember that friendship is the bond between us. Mr. McCain.
Thank you, Your Majesty.